Hello, everybody. This is Francisco Martinez, and this is part two of our Java 2 assignment. So, what I was supposed to do was switch out, as far as cosmetic goes, switch out the fragments and change the colors. And then, technically, I was supposed to, hold on a second. I was supposed to utilize an interface and pass data from that async task that performs network operations back to the fragment that needs to handle the data, as well as create a helper class that handles all network and file storage operations. Um, that was the hardest part. I was finally able to get my application to run on a network, but for some reason, um, when I tried actually putting it into my text view instead of my edit text view, it wouldn't do it. I don't know why. And as a matter of fact, you'll see right here it'll show up, the information would show up on here, which is um, where the user would type in to see if they're searching for some information. Now, if it was the other way around, like if I was to turn off my Wi-Fi and then allow the app to run, um, you'll see the full list view, and you'll see that the search bar is, there's nothing in the search bar right now or anything like that. As you can see, it's checking the network. Um, as far as changing the aesthetics, it wasn't that hard. It was just pretty much um, changing around um, it's pretty much changing around the frame layout and the fragment. Um, so if I was to switch this back real quick, you'll see from the preview that the list view is back to the other side instead of being on the right side. So that was really easy. Um, I thought it was going to be something major, like I would have to do like another set of code, but no, it had nothing to do with that. It was just literally switching it around. And then just changing the background, I just went to the different XML, whatever represented the fragment or whatever represented the frame layout. I just went over there, I just changed the colors to where they were supposed to, and that was it. So that wasn't that hard. So as you can see, from the list view, it would show up here just fine with no problem. They could select it, blah blah blah. It was supposed to, the information was actually supposed to show up on the bottom of this, but it still wouldn't show up. Like I said, it'll only show up on the edit text view. So yeah, that was pretty much the toughest part. Also, it was kind of tough to try and find a different API for some reason, because it wasn't showing on a JSON. A lot of them weren't showing on a JSON listing or anything like that. So it was kind of tough to try and find one that that I could use, that was kind of simple enough for me to like get through and everything like that. So I'm having a lot of trouble just trying to get through that. I'm gonna continue working on it to see if I could find something, but until then, this is just how the project's gonna be. I hope you guys were able to get through the assignment with no problem. Um, no strange hiccups. Good thing, because Android Studio is actually working well this time. I don't know why it was just acting up the way it was last week, but it's working well now. So hopefully you guys are smooth sailing so far, and you have a good night.